Hey, this is Retired Geek Woman with Stardew Valley 1.5 Retired Slow Play, part number 20. And we are on the first day of winter in our first year. So it's the first time you will get to see winter if you've never played the game before. And wintertime is a time to do a number of things that you don't really have time for during the other three seasons. And so, namely, if you haven't done the mine yet, this would be a good time to work on the mine because you have more time to do it. Meaning, and what I mean is get to the bottom of the mine. A lot of people wait until winter time to do that. And it is also a good time to upgrade tools that you're not going to need, that you don't need for your working in your garden. And it's also a good time to work on those relationships. So as you can see, Pam is happy with us, and now she's sending us a cheese cauliflower recipe. So as our relationships increase, even though I haven't been great friends with Pam, I did a quest for her, and now our relationship's to the point where she's giving me recipes. So you get recipes and gifts from those people that you are increasing your relationships with. I could see that our hops was ready. I'm sorry, our beer, our pale ale had been finished there, and I decided to go ahead and make another beer. I don't know, I can't remember how much we get for it, if I've even put that in our shipping bin. I also noticed that one of our preserve jars was done, so I grabbed another cranberry to pop in there. Every single cranberry represents 200 gold each, so that's great. I'm going to fill our water bowl. You still need to do that for your kitty cat and give him some loving too. And as you can see, our animals are not out here. There's no grass. I went ahead and shut the door, even though they wouldn't go out in the winter anyways. So Desi and Lucy gave us our 2 eggs. It looks Desi's a heart and a half, so we're starting to get large eggs from Desi. So that's great. I'm trying to click on the mayonnaise. Trying to click on the mayonnaise, and they're in the way. And as you can see that I'm reorganizing here. It's like, okay, what the heck am I doing? Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I needed to make room because now we're starting to get grade starred, a little bit higher quality eggs from Desi. Again, you're not guaranteed to get iridium quality with those when you get your hearts all the way up with their pets, but you have a much better chance of. So what I was doing here is I had grabbed a iridium egg, and I'm trying to get in the machine. You can see Robin is working away trying to make our larger coop, which we had ordered for purchase. Again, I shut those doors because on the first day of spring, they will march right on outside. I want to make sure I'm ready. And just in case I'm not, I go ahead and close the door. And it doesn't matter. I've got a heater. No, I don't have any heaters. Oh, my poor little babies are going to be freezing. So I got to do something about that. And we went ahead and picked up our mayonnaise and our cheese and our pale ale. So again, the more you have of these items, these machines that work on your produce and your veggies and your fruits and your products from your animals, the more money you'll make. And we obviously need money. We just spent 10,000 gold to upgrade our coop, and we need to do a lot more upgrading. You can see that we had put bait in these in 3 of our 4 crab pots. I will mention that it is a pain in the neck. I'm constantly accidentally picking up a crab pot when I don't mean to. So it's such a pain in the neck. I got trash out of one of them, so that was kind of a waste of our bait. And we're going to take a look down here and see if we've got any I was looking to see if we had any pine tar. We didn't. And we're going to go down here and double check and see if Marnie's in. Marnie's not in. Where is Marnie? She's not at the counter. And I didn't see her anywhere. That's what I was looking for, was Marnie. Because my plan was to buy, she's there from 9 to 4 most days. So apparently Monday she's not there. What I was planning to do was to buy heaters for the coop and the barn, because it makes your animals happier if they are warm. And you could see she wasn't there. I was trying to figure out why she wasn't there. And aside from looking at the wiki, I didn't know, and it didn't matter. She's not there. So anyway, I was aggravated. And look over here, we got some wormies. As you can see, all of your trees go bare. Your my mushroom trees are down to stumps. You can't even see them. The only trees that actually stay around are the evergreens, which is just like in real life. Everything else, the leaves are gone off the trees. As you can see, I'm getting one more mushroom, and I believe that if I had picked that the day before, it would be showing like it is now, just as a stump with nothing on it. And it's been a few days since we've been in the bat cave, so we're going to pick up that. And we got an orange. So I was thinking that might be our first orange. I'm not 100% sure, but I was pretty sure. So that was kind of exciting to get an orange. Don't even know what we can do with oranges. Yep, that was our first one. So how cool is that? And it's a gold star one even. And we got a gold star pomegranate. Awesome. Trying to click the right chest to put the right thing in the right place. And periwinkle is considered a fish. So I'm going to remove my fishing rod and put that in there. So I don't know what we can do with periwinkles. I have no idea. Again, you can do a mod if you want that tells you when you put your mouse over things, you can figure out what they can be used for. So I'm thinking, okay, oh, look at this. Look, what's that thing? I have no idea what that was. It showed up and ran away. It's like, okay. Don't know what that was. It looks like it might have a new journal entry, I think. Oh my goodness. Wasn't he cute? Little bitty thing saw us and got scared and ran away. Oh, we got a book for the library. At some point we ought to go read that. So we can take our cart and go to town and go see Clint to pop our geode for us. Which I forgot. Go back, go back. I got so excited that we can go to the community center. And now we can't do any of this. So it wants us to catch fish, and we have 7 days to do it, and I don't know what that means. I guess we can accept this quest and find out what it says. Biome balance. Oh, we need to 7 ocean fish in 7 days, or 20 ocean fish in 7 days. Oh, look at that. It says find the shadowy figure. Okay. Wonder how we do that. I have no idea how we can find that shadowy figure. So I thought, well, maybe he went down the sewer. Can we go in the sewer yet? My answer is I don't know, and it's still locked. So that isn't the answer. So we'll figure it out eventually. I'm getting stuck here in the graveyard. Everything looks kind of different in the winter, doesn't it? So it's like, okay. Listen, let's go to the community center and drop off this fish we've been carrying around. I get so turned around. It looks so different in wintertime. I kind of sort of get my boundaries of the rest of the seasons, and then winter it looks very different. So let's see. Where can we put the wood skip? As you can see, we have really not done very good. That's a tiger trout. Night fishing. We need an eel. Ugh. Lake fishing. Bullhead and a sturgeon and ocean fish. A tuna and a tilapia. Specialty fish. Oh, it was a specialty fish. You can see we have 3 more specialty fish that we need. So we got lucky on that specialty fish. We caught it. It feels like a miracle happened. Just catch a specialty fish because I'm so bad at fishing. Oh my goodness. So maybe we can go see Clint if I forgot, and I did forget and I wandered off. It's like, oh my gosh. I spent a lot of time wandering around. Delivery. We got oh my gosh. We forgot about the pumpkin for Sam. We got to go get a pumpkin for Sam. Oh my goodness. We don't want to forget something like that because we're going to get so much for it. So we'll figure it out, hopefully. And you can see I haven't cleaned up my area, and there's different things that you really should be doing that I did not do this time to prepare for your next season, but that's okay. We are a-okay. And I decided to make another chest. And this one is going to be for winter items. So winter foraging items. Remember I mentioned that we had that winter foraging item that we ended up getting early on. We're going to get more items that are winter, not only foraging stuff, but other stuff. I kind of use that chest for a number of reasons. So we got a pumpkin that we're supposed to take to Sam. And I grabbed my fishing rod because now we can fish for different items in the winter that we can't fish for other times. So it would be a wise thing to try to catch all of the winter fish that need to go into the community center this winter. Otherwise, we're going to be cutting it really short. And I don't know which one those are. I don't know which fish those are. So we will figure it out. We've got all winter long to figure it out. In the meantime, let's go see Sam. Sam lives in the blue house here down at the bottom. So let's go see Sam. Sam is nowhere to be found. I do not see Sam. There's nobody in this house right now. So I want to remember it's Sam. Okay? You don't want to make a mistake again. And Sam could be anywhere. I don't know where he's at. Without looking at the wiki, I have no clue. If he's not at his house, I have no clue where he's at. And that's Emily. So I don't know. He hangs out with different people, and I just don't know his schedule very well. I thought maybe he might be down here. So in the meantime, let's pick up a clam. Yeah, I thought, you know what? Let's do a little bit. There goes Lewis. So let's do a little bit of fishing here in the ocean in the wintertime. So I don't know what fish we can catch here. Different ones, maybe? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's perfect. It's a sea cucumber. Now see, that perfect didn't change the quality of that sea cucumber. So I'm not sure what the whole point of perfect is if it doesn't change the quality. I don't know if it makes a difference. I have no clue why that is. So this doesn't seem to be a sea cucumber behavior. So we'll see what we get. A sea cucumber. So apparently sea cucumbers have different behaviors. That one was not perfect and it's a gold star. So it's like, what the heck? Ugh, I don't know. Ugh, whatever it is, I'm not doing very good at it. No, my fish is hanging down in the bottom there for the most part. And it is a herring. A gold quality herring. We'll take it. Seaweed. We have no choice. We'll take it. It's like, okay, let's move some of this stuff down below so that I'm going to eat that. So I can see what I'm catching. We're supposed to catch 20 ocean fish. That was the task that we were given. 20 ocean fish. So that's why we're fishing in the ocean. We need to catch 20. And I think we had 7 days to do it. Again, this was an advance quest on the board. So, and it's getting kind of late in the day. It's 5 o'clock. So I don't think we're going to make it today. We might. I doubt it. The sea cucumbers count as fish. Sardines. We'll take it. We'll take anything at this point because we really want to catch 20. I don't know what the reward was for it, but we'll get something, right? If we catch 20 within 7 days. And it kind of encourages us to fish because we don't like fishing. Red mullet. But again, this quest is pushing us to fish, and that increases our skill, which will make fishing easier. So we'll play along. Plus, we'll get something for it. I don't know what we'll get for it. Sardine. I think that's 2 sardines. So the goal is to get as many as we can, and of course we'll get money This looks like a tougher fish to catch because he's jumping up and down everywhere. No. And I didn't catch it. I did terrible on that. If you haven't played, if you're on computer and playing with a mouse, what you have to do basically, if you hold the mouse button down, it makes the green bar go up. If you click it, like click, 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 you can click faster to make it go up and slower to make it go down. So it's really very difficult. And I've also played this on iPad, and it's more difficult on an iPad because you're tapping, tap, tap, tap. It's really a pain in the neck. So fishing is a pain in the neck no matter what. I've never played it on console or anything else, just a little bit on iPad, not a whole lot, mostly on a computer. That's where I mostly play my games. Because in the evening times, I'm a TV watcher. And so I don't usually play it. But like one night last week, I was watching a movie and my iPad crashed. And it was really bugging me. I think I'll just play for a game for a little while. I hadn't played any game for a few days anyway, so I was feeling deficient. I thought, well, maybe I'll start a game on my iPad just to kind of stay ahead of this game in case I'm missing, because I know I'm missing so much. Plus, I love playing it so much. I just decided to load it up. And the first thing, fishing. It's like fishing was horrible. Oh, look at that. An albacore. That's a more difficult fish to catch. And we don't need it for the community center, but it's a good fish. And if we don't already have it in our fish stash chest, we can pop it in our shipping bin and get money for it. All of these fish, we can get money for it. But I was just kind of thought it was cool. So this one looks like not a super common one, but it doesn't seem like a too hard one either. So again, it's hard to tell. Another albacore, so cool. So we're showing 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm showing 6 fish plus the sea cucumbers that we moved down to the bottom part of the inventory. That I messed up on. I held my mouse too long and it shot the green bar up near the top, and this was a pretty easy fish. So, come on. Oh my gosh, it's a squid. That's a squid. We don't need it for the community center, but that's a tough fish to catch, or at least I thought it was. Oh my gosh. Squid and a stick. Oh, come on. Piece of driftwood. Don't need it for the community center. Let's throw it away. Supposedly, when you hold your mouse down and it says max and then you cast, you have a better chance of catching harder fish. I don't know if that's true or not. I have caught driftwood doing that. Oh, look at that. A JoJo Cola, which is basically trash. So I've caught higher fish not going max. So I don't know, but I guess it's just a percentage, but my experience is it doesn't totally matter. I do try to cast max when I can, but I don't stress out about it at all. So this looks like it's a medium hard difficulty, and I'm doing terrible at it. Keeping the fish in my bar. Like, come on, man. Stay on there. Stay on there. I don't know what you are, but I want you. I'm trying to catch 20 fish, and they have to be ocean fish. Oh, goodness. I'm doing so bad. It's like I almost had him, and then he went the other direction. Stay on my bar. Come on. It's 8:20 at night. I'm getting grumpy and tired. And we got him. What is it? It's an albacore. I think we had better luck with albacore. And then I noticed, I think my inventory is almost full. I do need to eat my seaweed, and then I can find out. I think I have room below on the bottom part of my inventory. Second row. That's probably an easy fish, right? A herring. Okay. So I do have more room. Throw that thing away. I'm just making room on the top part so I can actually see the fish that I'm catching. So I know I have one space below and plenty above, and I'm doing okay on energy wise. It's 850, so I can still try to catch some more. I don't know how many I've caught out of the 20 of that task, but that's why I'm doing this. Plus, it's good money. Pretty easy money, really. I know a lot of people, that's their main thing that they start with. Come on. That's the main thing that they start with is fishing. That did a terrible thing right there. I held my mouse down and it shot my green bar straight up. Like, come on. This is an easy fish to catch and I'm doing terrible. And it's a halibut. So we are into night fishing here, but we're in the ocean, so I don't know if it makes any difference. I think we've caught halibut before, but I don't remember if it was at nighttime or not. So again, you get different fish in different times of the day. So like night fishing and different weather. Oh, we got a treasure chest. Now let's just not screw this up. This looks like a relatively easy fish, and we got it. It's a herring, and we got a, what do we get? Bait. Oh, awesome. We need bait. We were down, we got 55 bait on our thing. Now let's look and see. We've caught 13 out of 20 fish. So that's pretty cool. And it's 9:30 at night. We're probably going to have to come back another night. So that's okay. This looks like one that we can actually do. And again, this is an advanced quest from the advanced bulletin board. Meaning it's more late game, meaning you've played for a while. So I felt pretty good that we could probably do this one. We're probably going to have to come back, but we'll see. Just depends on how many we catch and how good we are. Come on, come on. Stay on there, whatever you are. Another albacore. So now I'm like popping that rod. Like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, make it easy ones. I just want easy ones. I need 20 easy fish. Come on. Stay on my little thing there, mister. Nope, I lost it. After a while, I lose patience. Because it's like... my mouse is like, come on. So part of it's me and part of it's my mouse. I'm pretty sure. And part of it's just fishing is just annoying. So let's see what we got. Oh no. This one looks like a tough one. So you can get greedy and lose the fish completely because I want that treasure chest. But more importantly, I want the fish. But as I luck would have it, come on, come on, come on. I got the treasure chest. I just need to keep the fish on my green area. Come on. Come on, stay on there. Ugh. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. And I almost lost him completely. Oh, he's a toughie. Oh, and I lost him. I lost my bait and the fish, and now I'm mad. And it's 10 o'clock at night. Now I'm getting grumpy. Oh, no. It's another tough fish. Oh. As you can see, he's just jumping up and down, and it's just so hard to get your green bar to stay on him when they're jumping up and down like that. And it's 10:30 at night. It's like, oh, I don't know how many fish I have. I don't think I've finished it at all. My 20. Otherwise, my exclamation mark would be freaking out right now if I had caught 20. So I just don't look at it and keep going. We've got energy. Come on. There you go. I don't know. I'd like to get a whole bunch of easy fish here to finish out. Oh, no. Stay on there. Stay on my green bar, fish. I don't know what you are, but I want you. Doesn't matter. Just stay, stay, stay. Come on, come on. Yes! And another albacore. How many we got? We have 4 more fish to catch. It's like, just throw the fish. Just throw it in there. I don't care. Again, you can see I did not do max. It's right by where I'm standing. And I got broken glasses. It's like, oh, come on. That's just trash. Come on. And I've caught trash at max, too. So, at this point, I don't care. I just want to try to get the 20th fish. I don't know how many I've got. I'm just a few away from this, and it's getting late, though. It's 11:30. 11:30, and I don't know how many I have. It's a herring. Just throw it in. Hurry. Throw it in. I gotta be home by midnight. Well, no, I have to be in bed by 2. Otherwise, you end up, someone picks you up and puts you in bed, and you have to pay money. I don't want to do that. So I'm probably not gonna make it, but we'll see. Oh, come on. Come on. You were right there, Mr. Fish. Stay on the green bar. Don't annoy me. Thank you, albacore. It's like, just do it quick, real quick. And I got hit. Ugh. And I got one that's jumping all over the place. Oh, and then it reminds me, it's getting late. Well, thanks for the reminder. I know that, and I got seaweed. So I have room in my inventory. I've got trash, obviously. But it's midnight, and I need to go all the way home because I don't want to use... Oh, say hi to Willie. Hey, you. Yeah, I guess so. So I don't talk to Willie very often because I don't see him very often because usually I'm busy or he's behind the counter inside of his shop there. So anyway, I decided let's just go home. We're getting very close to finishing that quest. We have 7 full days, so we should be able to finish it. Should. And I don't know what we get for it. Well, I think that's a very productive day. We've got a pumpkin and we couldn't find Sam. Maybe we'll find Sam tomorrow. I know, it's 1 o'clock. I need to go to bed. I know. Thank you for reminding me. I don't want to pass out. I'm not that kind of player. I know a lot of people play till they pass out every single time. But I don't play that way. And now that my house is a little bit bigger, my bed is farther away. So it's like, whew. All right. We finished our first day of winter in year number 1. And let's see what we get. We got 1,100. So we've got, the pale ale is 300 per. So really, I should be making that, although I don't know how wine's any better. But I don't care. It's 1,100 and that is putting it away in our bank, saving for what we need to do next. So that's cool. So now we're on the second day of winter of year number 1. I don't care about the weather, really. It's going to be a beautiful day. Fortune teller, I don't really care about that. Spirits are mildly perturbed. I don't care about that. Oh, what do you got? We got something in the mail. Oh, okay. I don't want to break up hardwood. Good heavens. What else do we got in the mail? We got more mail. Willie wants a squid. Okay. Catch me a squid. Okay. Oh, we got more mail. Coop upgrade. Okay. Our coop is upgraded. So she thanked me for our business. So cool. All right. What in the heck am I doing here? Get that out of there. I've got all these fish and I'm afraid to get rid of them because I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure that we can't sell them. So our coop has been upgraded. Look at our bench. And we also have an incubator. So an incubator, what you can do is you can take your eggs that you get and put them in the incubator. And it incubates whatever you put. Is a chicken or whatever you have. Right now, all we have is chickens. So we can incubate an egg. I'm looking at my inventory here. And I want to make sure that I'm saving certain ones. I'm just completely full here. So we've got gold, gray star, gold star, and iridium quality green eggs. So that's cool. We need one for our incubator because we're going to incubate a chicken. And we're going to put our, oh, look at that. We got to grab our we have to grab our hay for our bench. And it lets us grab enough for our chickens, but we have to go back and get more because now we can have a total of 8 animals in this chicken coop. And we double check our relationships. And there's Desi. Hi, Desi. How you doing? So, okay, cool. And next up, we're going to have to upgrade the barn so that we can have more animals in our barn. And again, when you upgrade, it's not just about how many animals you have, but the kind of animals that you can have. So we can get more animals. Also, I don't have to, but I want to make sure that our bench there was full. Okay, it's very exciting. We need to catch a squid or bring Willie a squid. So I'm wondering, I already have a squid in my inventory. We've caught 18. We caught 18. I should have stayed, but you know, it's like, I didn't know I was that close. I was tired. It would tell me I was getting exhausted. So let's see what we got here. Put away the things that we don't need. And I'm not really sure about the fish. I don't know if I can sell them or not. I'm going to sell the mayonnaise. It's like I got 6 more days. I don't know what I get for it. Oh my goodness. So it's like, I don't think I need that. That's not a fish, it's a clam. So I was really debating. I didn't know if I could sell all this stuff or if I, you know, and I can't do it till nighttime. I think what I'm going to do is run down and try to catch Sam. Sam is who we're trying to sell this pumpkin to for a ridiculous amount of money. It's like, yeah, we'll go pick that up and fill our inventory up. Dodo head. Oh, it's so embarrassing to look back at the mistakes that you make. Now, Sam lives... Oh, I see little wormies. I'm going to get a snow yam. So, Sam lives in this house. Sam is currently in bed. And we're not good enough friends for me to go into his room to wake himself up. So, it's like, come on. That's the second time I've tried to catch Sam to give him the pumpkin. Yeah, we got to go to the beach. Or, yeah, go to the ocean. It doesn't have to be at night. I don't know why I was thinking that. It just has to be fish from the ocean. My brain didn't think right. All I need is, what, a couple more fish? It's like, okay, let's just go right here. I don't care. Blink. Hit! That was nice and fast. This doesn't look too hard. And it's a herring. That's fine. So I think we only needed a couple more, right? We'll find out. As soon as we catch our next fish, we'll find out. Because I think it was only a couple more fish. So that would be that's a kind of a major task. I have no idea how much money we'll get. Oh, do we want to get greedy? Do we want to get greedy? We don't have to even get greedy. We just, because we was right there. So this should be an easy one. And it's a red mullet. And we get something. Oh my gosh, we got 3 geodes and a diamond. Diamond are like super valuable. And we got 1,500 for that quest. Yeah, I was so excited. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Usually we get, I don't know, a few hundred, but 1,500, oh my goodness, I was so excited. We needed the money. That brings us back up to 16,500 after we had upgraded our chicken coop. So, I was looking here and it looked like we, winter foraging bundle, we needed a snow yam and something else. So, and we've got all these fish. Oh my goodness, we're just overloaded with fish. Because we did get the 20 and we didn't have to turn them in or anything. We just caught them. So that was pretty cool. I was very excited about that. I want to run down here and see if Sam is still available. Sam. Oh, great. He's in his room. And we can't go in his room. It's like, Sam, dude, come out. I'm trying to give you what you wanted, and I want your money. So, oh, a rusty spoon. I think we may have already had rusty spoons. That's an artifact. And I thought maybe we should double check our task. Oh, Lewis's birthday is tomorrow. We should try to remember Lewis's birthday. Help wanted is a fresh iron bar for the local wizard. Wants our iron bar. So I thought what we might do is run up here and anything we can turn into the community center, let's do that. Because I hate it when I forget and then I'm carrying around stuff that I could have brought up. So that's why I popped in here real quick. I know that the winter foraging bundle is in the pantry. That's the animal, I'm sorry, that's the animal bundle that we are still working on. The winter foraging bundle is down here. And the crafts room And it's right there. And actually, we also can finish that. So that's cool. That's the bridge repair. And that is 10, what is it, 10 winter seeds? So we finished this bundle completely by accident. I was like, what? I can't believe this. The house was empty for years. The trees moved in and so did we. So that is so cool. Look at that room now. Isn't that beautiful? So that room looked all crappy and now it's all beauteous. And we helped the Junimos do that and they're very happy with us. So as you can see, we finished another room. So that's the second one. We finished the boiler room first. So now they're putting another star above the fireplace. So that is so cool. So we overnight will see what that did. So we're finishing one room at a time. So it was like, yeah, cool. You're welcome, little guy. And he keeps following us around. It's so funny. While I was here, I thought maybe I'd check and see. I thought there was one of these fish that was needed. And I really did think that we had one that they needed. But apparently not. So that's okay. We'll get there. So I was very excited about that. So now we've got these 10 winter seeds that they gave us. And we've got all these fish that we can sell. And we got a diamond. Oh my goodness. All these things that we got. Lots of things that we can sell overnight. So that's going to help us with our money. And we're going to need that money soon. And we can take this geode to Clint and have him pop it for us. And let's go see what we can get for that. Sometimes you get really good stuff with the Omni geodes, sometimes not so much. This I don't have any idea. Process our geode. Pop. Oh, we have also these other geodes too, so we got a whole bunch of geodes. Hopefully we'll have room in our inventory. Oh, really? 3 copper. Okay, well I guess that saves us from having to go get it. Petrified slime. We should have room in our inventory for this. And a jagoite. And 5 copper ore. So it's like, I'm sorry, iron ore. So that's okay. That saves us going and getting ourselves. And let's see, what can we donate? Hey, look at all these people in here. Donate to the museum. And we have one item, which is petrified. No, I'm sorry, I was wrong. The spoon and the slime were 2 things. So we got to do 2 things. And I don't think we got a reward, but that's okay. Hi guys, look at all you. I guess they were having a little study time with Penny. So we've got all kinds of things. Our inventory is packed right now. Completely packed because we're carrying all these fish around I was afraid to sell. That was just me. I don't know if I could have sold them and then if it would have made me start over again. I don't know. Now, is Sam up? Are you up and available? No, Sam is not here. Where the heck did he go? Sam, you're becoming a problem. Again, remember that if you want to know where anyone is at any given time, you can go to the wiki, type in their name, and it gives you their schedule of where they're likely to be at any given day of the week in any given season. So I went and found out that he can hang out here at about 3 o'clock. And, oh, it's good to see you again. Hi, take it easy. So that I went to find out where he's at. And what I learned was something so important. That quest had expired. And I did not check my inventory to find out that that quest had already expired. So I gave him a pumpkin for no reason, and he wasn't overly impressed with it. So it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So it really is important, unless you want to waste your time, waste your money, to find out where, if you look at your, like I'd been looking for Sam for 2 days, and I finally find him because I had not checked the wiki ahead of time, and I find out that he has, she's not here again. I find out that the quest had expired, so I wasted a pumpkin. He didn't even like it very much. So it may have hurt my relationship, and I wasted a pumpkin. I didn't have many to begin with, because pumpkins, I only grew so many, and so the winter, now it's winter time, so I was really mad with myself that I did that. So again, you got to keep track of what your quest log says. So what I'm doing now is double checking my fish stash and making sure that I have one of everything and the highest quality of that one thing. So I've got I got 3 sea cucumbers. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to need them for crafting. So I'm holding on to them, double checking my inventory. We've got a lot of fish we can sell. And we're going to keep I keep the highest quality of any given fish that I have, and not a whole bunch. I'm keeping that squid. And I'm double checking. I've got the same quality halibut. So anyway, I'm just looking here and see, because I can sell so much of this. Diamonds. I've already got a diamond. The question is, do I want to keep my diamond? I'm going to go ahead and keep it. And I'm going to put the rest of these fish in my shipping bin. It's like, yes, I already had one of those. So that should bring us a pretty penny. We need the pretty pennies. Because we've got so much that we need to, so many things that we need to buy and purchase and upgrade. So thank you for the geodes for giving us the goodies. And let's see, what do we got? An iron bar for Willie. Any iron bar, just any old iron bar, I guess it doesn't really matter. Now I should have done a copper. Looking back on it, I should have done a copper, but I did. I just grabbed what I had, and that was my bad. Because copper are supposedly easier to get. They're in the top levels of the mine, meaning the lower numbered, 1 to 20 or whatever. I'm not sure, 1 to 40 maybe. So I should have done copper, but I didn't. My bad. That's okay. No big deal. And let's see here. Let's go to the super secret forest and get the hardwood that we need to keep after. Listen to self, go after the hardwood every day. We will need a lot of it. Probably not as much as we already have, but that's okay. We need it. Oh, that's right. It was the wizard who wanted the bar. I was thinking, who wanted this bar? It was the wizard, the very strange guy that lives here in the forest. He's a weird dude. And you can hear the music is really weird. But we want to work on our relationship with him. I know you do. But you wanted to see me. It's satisfactory. Here's your compensation. How much did we get for that bar? 360 gold. And it says the wizard will be thankful. It tells you you get the money and they'll be thankful. Meaning it helps your relationship with them. So where is our relationship with the wizard right now? Well, it's in the tank. We got 1 heart with the wizard. So we're going to have to work on that. We need to work on all of these relationships. So we'll get to it. It's just we have so many things to do. We're trying to do a lot of things at once. So it's okay. We'll get there. So right now, what we're going to do is go get some hardwood in our super secret forest. Yeah, we're going to scavenge these things too, the hollies. Oh, what are you doing, mister? I can't hardly see very good in the dark, even with my glow ring. He almost got me. And we've got some worms here, so we're going to hit those. And it's a typical thing. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, he hit me in the back. Now I'm mad at you. Oh my goodness, I'm just doing a terrible job. So we got a winter root that we got by killing one of the slimes. We got hollies to collect. But again, you can only get these in the winter time. 99% of the time. Every once in a while, you'll get something like that in the mine, like we did. We got it, the crystal fruit, whatever it is. We got one of those in the fall, in the mine. You come up behind me, you go dead. All you go dead. All of you go dead. More holly. I'm getting a lot of holly today. Nope, 2 of these guys. But we'll take your slime, thank you, and go home. Got some more down here. Let's see how much we've got. We've got 10 so far. Got 3 with that one, so 13. That's cool. So that gave us 15, so that's not bad. I think 14 is the lowest we got, and I think 17 is the most. So it's worth the trip down here, especially at the end of the day. We had nothing else to do since you can't really see people. I don't know what time the bar closes, but I didn't want to go hang out there. Which I really should hang out at the bar more in the evening times because you could see people that come in there, and I'm not sure. There's regulars that come in there all the time and some that don't ever come in there. So anyway, whatever. It's not bad for the ending of our second day of winter in year number 1. So we're going to put all our goodies away. Put our sword away. And put our axe away. And our resources that we gathered while we were out running around. It's like, and I saw that our beer was ready, so we're going to go ahead and make some, not beer, pale ale. So we're going to go ahead and grab our pale ale and put some more hops in there. Resources. These are the winter forageable items that we're collecting. We'll be using that chest for other things, but that's what we're using it for now. So we're going to go ahead and pop that ale in our shipping bin to see how much we can get for it. Again, Willie says catch a squid. So I'm not sure if I have to catch one, if I just need to take him one that we have. I'm not sure. And it's time to move over, kitty cat. It's time to sleep. And that takes us, oh, look! Look! There was a broken bridge that was over there. It's just south of the Adventurers Guild. So that is cool. That was what we had finished. Oh, look at all the money. Whoa! Look at all those fish that we caught that we got for another quest. So we got, what is the total for the fish? So we got 1,500 plus 1,500 for the quest. So we got 3,000 for that quest total. So 2,800 is our overnight profits. Look at that. Day 3 of winter year 1. And that takes us up to over 19,000, almost 20,000. And just out of habit, we're checking the weather. We don't need to check the weather. It doesn't matter really. And spirits, we don't care about them. And Queen of Sauce is a rerun. I'm pretty sure I caught all these, but just in case, I double checked. So cool. And we got more mail. What do we got? A blueprint for a farm computer from Demetrius. Well, thank you, Demetrius. So we can make a farm computer, which we don't know at this point exactly what that is. We see that our cranberry jellies are ready. Got so excited. 1, 2, 3. Ran over there, totally forgot to grab my bucket. But I got so excited. Cranberry jellies, 1, 2, 3. Again, that's 200 each. That's 600. That we'll be getting. Get our bucket and our watering can. Pet our kitty. Hello, Furball. How you doing? Here's some water. Again, I don't know if the relationship goes down if you don't take care of them. We've got an egg incubating. Hi, Desi. Hi, Lucy. I'm going to pick up all our eggs laying around. Again, I just pop them into the chest and then I look and see how many do I have of each. I decided to put the large brown egg into the mayonnaise. And let's pop over to the barn and see how Clara's doing. Hey Clara, how you doing, little one? She's 3 months old. She's been with us since the beginning. And we got a large milk. We're going to pop it into the cheese press. So now we got mayonnaise, cheese, and cranberry jellies for our shipping bin. All helps with the money, right? Life of a farmer. I love being a farmer in Stardew Valley. I love it. And obviously I love this game. I have quite a few games on Steam. I have games I've purchased on GOG. I've had purchased games that I've downloaded directly, either online or installed via disc when I had a DVD player on my computer. Of all the games that I have, this is, I think, my second most played game hour-wise. I have over 900 hours in Stardew Valley, and that's in a relatively short period of time. The other games that I think there's only one game that I have more time on, and I've had that game a lot longer. So I just got into this game so much when I first downloaded it, and I've played it a lot since then. And that's not even counting that I have it on my iPad that I've only played just a little bit. So, I mean, that's saying a lot of having that many games, over 30 years in gaming, and I've got so many hours in this game because I just love it. It's so relaxing. And as I've gotten older, I mean, I've never really liked fighting games where I have to fight at all. And there's games that I enjoy playing a lot, and I have to fight in them. It's like a have-to situation. In Stardew Valley, you don't have to fight much. You saw how little we had to fight in the mine to get down to level 120. And there's another cavern that you have to go in, and there's ways of getting around the fighting part of it. And so, I mean, you can if you want, but I try to avoid it. As you can see, I have collected 400 pieces of wood and 200 stone, right? So we're on a mission. We are on a mission to do something new today, and it's going to be another big day for us. And we're going to spend a whole bunch of money in the process. Dink, a little piece of copper ore there. Thank you. Appreciate that. And so I hopped on the mine cart, they call it a mine cart, but it goes multiple places. There's a different way I could have gone to get where I'm going. But I want to show you guys something after we get done here. I'm very excited about today. We got two big things today that are big. So I'm going to stop in here and say hi to Robin. Hi, Robin. We want to construct a building, and actually we want to upgrade a building. We want to make a big barn, 12,000 gold, 450 wood, and 200 stone. So we are going to upgrade our regular barn that we had. So what happens is it brings you the screen and you can click on to upgrade. And I clicked on our barn that we currently have to upgrade it. And she'll say I'll start working on it first thing tomorrow. It usually takes a couple days. So we just spent another 10,000 gold. So we got 7,500. So we're not completely broke, but that was huge. The other huge thing that I'm going to show you today is that overnight the Junimos fixed a bridge that takes us to a whole new area. That's the Adventurers Guild. That's the mine. That's the Adventurers Guild. Oh, we can also find the crystal fruit, and we're going to find some winter roots. This bridge has now been fixed. Look at this. This is a quarry. This quarry, you can come here and you can knock all these rocks out, all of them. And there's trees here too, just a few, which I think that was an addition that happened with the 1.5 version, but I'm not sure exactly when it came in. But there's a few trees here. But as you are, and there's also occasionally, there's artifacts placed here. There's all kinds of stuff. But you can get tons of copper and iron ore and stone and wood in this area. Now, once you get rid of it all, then it comes back over time. But it's another place to get resources and all kinds of cool resources. So I was very excited that this happened. We just got an emerald. There's another emerald right above here. There's also this little place off to the left, but we'll get to that. It's like a little mine or something there, and we don't at this point know what it is. So I was very excited to see this. Look how easy we're getting copper. Look at that. We have 35 copper, 5 gold, and 4 iron ore already. Yeah, we've got stone and things that we don't really care about so much at this present moment, but eventually we're not going to have any stone on our property. So I was very excited that that happened. So that's another reason to finish the community center, is to get this place where we can just get tons and tons of resources. So I'm coming over here and going to clear as much as possible. And I'm keeping my inventory. I moved all that stuff down below so I can see any new items that pop into my inventory that I hadn't already gotten. I got a couple of emeralds, so that was kind of exciting. Because that's money in the bank. I think we've already gotten an emerald. I'm looking, it's like, what's my quest? I don't care. I am singularly focused on this quarry right now. So we are kind of clearing the way and seeing if we can get anything cool. And eventually we'll be able to go into that over there, but I don't know. What is it? Ooh, that's scary. I think I'll stay out of there for now. I'm not prepared. I don't have any food with me, and I don't even know what's in there. I, honest to goodness, in this present moment, do not remember what was in there. There's something in there. So at some point, you just kind of get methodical about it and just clearing this whole area. And again, this is called the quarry. And now that I have, that they've opened this up to me, the minecart will bring me here directly from the bus stop or anywhere else in town. It'll bring me here now, and it's called the quarry. So it's another place that you can go to immediately via the minecart. So that's cool. So as you can see, I'm just clearing it. I'm just hitting every single rock and just clearing. I'll get something else new that I just got that I hadn't had before. It was coal. So we're getting coal, which is awesome. That's kind of a rare resource that we just don't have a whole lot of at this point. And so instead of putting the wood in there, I'm getting it in the charcoal kiln. I'm finding some in this quarry. So that is exceptionally cool. Clearing. Eventually we'll clear all of this. Where are we at? 2:30 in the afternoon. We don't have much food, but we're going to keep going as long as we can. That little right there, what you can't really see because it's covered with snow, is a tree seedling. So if we let it grow, it'll grow into a big tree. Oh, look at that. I wasn't paying attention. We got a ruby. So that's cool. We know those are valuable. Lots of stone, which we'll use eventually because we need it to build pathways. And obviously we need stone because that is what we're using to build our buildings and upgrade our buildings. So it's important. Stone is important. Clearing. What else can we find? You just never know what you're going to find in here. So I get very excited clearing this, especially the first time. Because it's like, ooh, what can I find? So we're working away. Our energy is getting way low. It's like, oh my gosh, it's okay. We can still work, but we don't want to get too exhausted. 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we're beyond exhausted. Not beyond exhausted. We're not exhausted yet, but we're getting very close. I was really looking for any ores that might be available. Oh, good. Look at that. Iron ore. Oh, my energy's gone. Oh, my energy's gone. I know I got a whole bunch of good stuff, but I was like so bummed that I couldn't clear it out completely. Let's go get rid of these resources. Yeah, I already had 1 ruby, and I've already got a couple of emeralds. So I'm not sure. I think I might sell that. Put our resources away. Look at that gold. We really needed that gold ore. We hadn't had any for a while. We do have a lot of bars. Like, what do we have the most of? Not sure. What do we need? And what bars do we need? My kilns were empty. Or my furnaces, I'm sorry. It's like, okay, get rid of these resources. Yeah, I gotta reorganize. I'm an organized freak. Going to go ahead and sell that emerald. Not sure how much it's worth, but we need the money. So we still need to bring Willie a squid. And I still wasn't sure how we get a squid. I mean, I wasn't sure if we needed to actually catch one or if we needed to just take him one. I wasn't sure. So I don't know. I think what we're going to do, one thing we're going to do is get our energy up because it's gone. And look at that. One piece of cheese. Oh my goodness. So I thought I'd do is try to go catch another squid because I wasn't sure. We had a quest like this before, I think, where we thought we could give them something and we had to actually, I think it was Robin and the Redwood. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a bad deal. We had to actually go get it. We couldn't just take it out of our chest. So I was thinking that this might be the same situation for Willie. I wasn't 100% sure. And I thought, what the heck? Got our energy back up. Let's go see if we can catch another squid. That last one didn't really seem that hard. It didn't seem like. So let's go do some fishing. We have to fish anyway. We might as well try to catch a squid, right? What the heck? We need to get that fishing skill up. And it gives us money. So, and I'm thinking, you know, we need money. We're down to 7,500 because we're upgrading our barn. We've got so many more upgrades to do. Oh goodness, this is a tough fish. We need to upgrade our house. We need to upgrade the coop and the barn again after this. And it's going to take a ton of money to do all of that. So there's a plan. It just takes a lot of money to do it. So fishing is a good way to get money, and we need a squid anyway, so what the heck. Halibut. That's okay. We can sell it. And come on, really? Soggy newspaper. Trash, trash, trash. Man, we got a hit. Oh my gosh, it's a tough fish. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate this. It makes me so stressed. I don't need to be stressed. Ugh. I hate it when I lose a fish. It makes me so mad. There's just not too much I could do about it. Ugh. That's so not cool. Caught seaweed. Lucky you. Not lucky me. Unlucky me. I'm not happy. Come on, just give me a squid. I can go home. Give it to Willie tomorrow. So we're catching a lot of seaweed and newspaper. And things we can't seem to hold on to. Come on, stay on there. And it's a halibut. Haven't been over to this part of the little island here for a while, and it's important you do. Look what we're picking up here. A nautilus. We needed a nautilus. Ah! Throw that away. Put my coral, and coral is important. We need coral. I was very happy to see that nautilus. We needed that for the community center. was very happy to see that. That made me happy. So now let's see if we can catch a squid. Come on, man. Give me a squid, Ocean. Come on. Here, squid, 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 squid. Get on my fishing pole, squid. Willie wants you. Which I think is funny that Willie asked for a squid since he's a fisherman himself. And we got a herring. I mean, Willie's a fisherman. You would think that he would catch all the squid in the universe, right? So it's like, okay, Willie, whatever you need. It just seems like he would want something that he couldn't already automatically get. Oh, I hate that thing that bounces like that. Come on. It's hard to make it not bounce, too. Because you have to do your mouse just right. And a halibut. Come on. Squid, squid, squid. Come on. Oh, how tempting. How tempting. How tempting. Oh, man, I'm so glad I resisted my temptation. Because if I hadn't, then undoubtedly I would have missed the doggone fish. Ugh, I was glad. So anyway, it was a gold star halibut, which we had not caught a gold star halibut before. So come on. 9:50 at night. We can do this. We got this. Come on, Rhiannon. Hang on there, sweetie. Hang in there. We can do this. Squid, 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 squid. Come on, squid. And it's a halibut. Halibut are us. Catching lots of halibuts. That's okay. In the shipping bin they will go. Seaweed, come on. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's like, really? How frustrating. But on the upside is we got the nautilus, which we needed for the community center. So that made it worthwhile. Very, very worthwhile. Going home by the southern route. Yeah, I saw some wormies over here. Let's go get them just in case there's something good. Yeah, it's a winter root. I find that in the winter time, I swear I get more winter roots than anything else. Or snow, you know, I get the forageables on the artifact spots. I don't know if it's just me thinking that, but it seems like that's what happens the most. As opposed to things that I really need. I don't know. That's probably just me being cuckoo. Oh, here's another spot. What we got? Seeds. Okay. We got a truckload of seeds like that. Look at that. 58. Oh, and I see that, let's put our resources away. You can see that we've got a something in the preserve jars ready. Oh, look at all that pretty coral. Pretty coral. And again, just checking to make sure I've got the highest quality of everything that I have. And look at all that gets to go in that shipping bin. Pretty, pretty. Yay. Seaweed. I know it's getting late. But I have to go put a cranberry in the preserve jar. We want to sell it. We need money. Look at that. We need money. Bad. Put our fishing pole away. And we need to hop into bed. Excuse me, furbutt. That's the side I like to sleep on. And there we go. Oh, my mining is up. Now we have a recipe called transmute. And we got our fishing up so we can make a spinner and a trap bobber. Awesome. That was a good productive day. And look at all this money. $2,700. Yay. Mayonnaise, cheese, and cranberry jelly. And foraging all these fish. Oh, the sea urchin. I guess that's foraging. And the fish. 777. That's a lucky number. And the emerald was with 250. And then it's just junk. Awesome. That was a good day. Money-wise. We need the money. We're back up to 10,000. I feel better now. I don't know why I'm checking the weather report. It doesn't matter. Fortune, I'm not sure that matters. And living off the land. Tips. Oh, refined quartz. We already know how to make fine quartz. Thank you for the tip, though. We already know. And it's snowing. That's what it looks like when it snows. It's so kind of pretty. I'm not a big snow lover. I love it the first time. I live in a place that it does snow. And I do love it the first time that it snows. And then I can't wait for it to stop. I can't wait for spring. It happens every year. So I put up with that for the whatever season. And we got a love on our little Desi's, a heart and a half. I think, yeah, Lucy's 5 still. Picked up 2 eggs. We still got one that's incubating over there, so that's cool. So we need to go to our chest and see what we are going to pull out of here or put in here. Normally what I do is just put them in there and save them, and I'll save them indefinitely because you never know when you're going to need any particular kind of egg for something. So, cool. And we're checking here. I'm pretty sure we'll see Penny working away. Look at her working away. Making our barn bigger. Got a small gold star milk, and we pop that in the cheese press. And we're going to load up the bench with some hay. Just want to make sure that thing is full. And what are we going to do today? It looks like our pale ale is ready. I'm still doing pale ale from our hops. We only did 1 hops plant, I think. And so I'm glad that we did, because as it turned out, we needed it for Pam's pale ale. Plus, it looks like we're selling the pale ale for, I think it's $300. So that gives us much needed money. So that's cool. And let's see. We're gonna go down to the super secret woods and get our hardwood. We're gonna go down south here anyway because we need to make a very important purchase when we go down there. So down south we go. At some point we're gonna need to upgrade these tools, but man, we're spending so much money on other stuff. I hate spending that much money. It costs so much to upgrade those tools. So we're going to come down here and see if we can get a hold of Marnie. Yay, she's finally here. Oh my gosh. And look at that. We can now purchase a duck. Now, if you remember, a duck egg is one of the things that we need for our community center. It's a duck egg. Well, we can't have a duck egg without a duck. So we are going to welcome Daffy duck, not very original, to our coop. Thank you, Marnie. And we also need to get 2 heaters. Look at that. Ouch. They are $2,000 a piece, and we need 2 of them. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So that's $4,000 that we just spent to keep our animals warm, which is important. Don't get me wrong. It's important. But man, that's what I'm talking about, money. We have so many things that we need to purchase. So we got ourselves a new duck and 2 heaters, one for each of our farm buildings that we have to keep our animals warm. And it makes them happier. So we want them to be happy. Right now we're unhappy because we've got these daggone blue slimes that are hitting us from the back. Not cool. Take your slime and go and send you to away wherever you go. Where evil creatures go when they are no longer here. So I'll take your slime and away you go. Another blue one. Don't like the blue ones. They hurt us. But not too bad. So we're going to chop up some more hardwood. We got 2 so far. There's 2 more. Got 3 that time, I think. And 3 that time. That's cool. We'll see how many we end up with. Die, slime, die. All right. Chop, chop, chop. Oh! That slime snuck up behind me and I didn't see him. All right, you're dead. Now leave me alone. I'm trying to just get the hardwood here. All right, got 3 more. This is going to be a good batch. 15. We've gotten more, but that's okay. We'll take it. We need it. You'll see. Trust me. Oh, and then there was a slime. 2 slimes that somehow I missed them. I don't know how I missed them. I don't know where they came from, but I was mad. Like, oh, you nasty things. I could have just walked off and left them, but I was mad at that point. It's like, you are going to die. I am taking your slime. Hello, Jazz. How's it going? I hope it doesn't make her mad when I do that. She's just there, and it's convenient for me to stop by and say hi to her when she's there, which is often. If I go to the super secret woods during the daytime. All right, let's go put our resources away on our snowy, snowy day. And we're going to go put our heaters inside of our buildings. They don't need, they can go anywhere inside here. It does not matter. So I want to put them out of my way so that they don't block anything. I don't want them to block anything. So, you know, I don't want them to block where an egg might be where I can't get to it. And let's see where we want to put this one. Oh, look! Look at the little chickadee. That's Daffy. Hi, Daffy. How cute is that, right? Oh my goodness, I just love little chicks. I think they're so cute. I mean, I would just keep making them and making them just so I could see them running around. So little Daffy's running around. That's our first duck. Ducks are important because we need a duck egg for the community center. So you can't get them without a duck, and we got a duck. So that was an expensive expenditure, but that's okay. We needed it. So again, I'm checking the community center again because I'll do this often. You'll see me doing this all the time because I'm getting obsessive about it. I know that I can't make it this first year, but I want to get as much as I possibly can done. And that's why I've got like this focus. Here's the field research bundle. I can finish that with that nautilus shell that I have. So I'll keep checking it because as it gets, especially next year, I'm going to drive you crazy checking it. Maybe I'll cut that out, some of it, if it is bugging you guys. But I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. This winter, I'm going to make sure that I get the winter fish caught that need to be caught that you can only catch in the winter, because I really like to have it all done before at least by the end of fall next year. I want to have the community center completed. So that's kind of a goal that I have. So I think what we're going to do here is a couple things. We are going to go to the quarry, and I really want to finish clearing all this up. And then we can take that nautilus shell over and drop that off at the community center, and that will be a pretty busy day. So I'm gonna see what we can find here in the quarry. As you can saw, it was a new option on the minecart right there at the bus stop. It took me just a couple seconds to get here, so I was very happy that we can get here quickly. Once you clear this out, unless you come back all the time, it will refill over time, but if you come back and there may only be a few stones and you may have all ores and things, or if you need wood, it's a good place to harvest wood if you let them grow. As you can see, there's an iron ore right there, so we're going to get it. So, it's just, to me, it was kind of a cool thing, another accomplishment. It's like, great, I get that bridge done, now I can go over there. So we're going to start chopping some of these trees down too. We definitely are going to need wood. We just turned in a whole bunch, hundreds. to upgrade our barn. So we need more because we're going to need a bunch to upgrade our house needs to be upgraded. The coop and the barn need to be upgraded again, each one. And it's going to take a lot of money. Again, what I'm doing is moving all this stuff down so I can see new things that pop into my inventory. So I want to make sure if I see anything new or different that I hadn't already collected. So that's why I'm clearing that out. And again, we're getting seeds from the tree. Just, we'll eventually need to remember we need to make some stuff that we can munch on. I think it's called field snack that you can make with these seeds that I completely forgot about. Someone mentioned that in a comment. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. I should be making field snacks instead of throwing all these seeds away. But I've been using the cheese, which I shouldn't be doing. I should be selling the cheese and not using it for snacks for the mine. Not very smart thinking there. So again, it's old habits. It's something that I always used to do. Oh, and I found something. There was an artifact spot. There are artifact spots in here. So you need to keep an eye out for them. You never know what you're going to get. So, even hitting in these stones, you never know when you're going to get something special. So again, I'm just clearing away here. I'm going to clear this whole thing. If we have the energy to do so, which I think we do. And I never can remember those spaces up above. They're just decorations, but I always whop at them at least a couple of times till I remember they're just decoration. Oh my gosh. Memories. Where'd you go from my mind? Oh, I should never sing for you guys, especially when I got a rough voice. Oh my goodness. So as you can see, we've almost cleared this whole area out. And we've got a ton of resources from it. So I was very excited to get all this cleared out the very first time. I think I have it all. I don't know. There's some trees that are still growing. And just double check. And we're going to go turn in our nautilus shell. So that was the first time in the quarry, guys. That's the stuff you can get from the quarry. And it was a really cool accomplishment to be able to get in there. And so we can come back here periodically and check it. Because you never know when you're going to get something special. And oh, and I also remember that there's this, my pickaxe, I need to upgrade my pickaxe, guys. I need to upgrade all of my tools, but oh my gosh, they're so expensive. And we're so broke. We got 5,000, but man, that's not much. We definitely need money. But that's okay. It's going to grow exponentially as we continue on, because we'll get more preserve jars, we'll get more kegs, we're going to get more of everything. So first thing first, let's go turn in this nautilus shell. And I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure where, but I wanted to double check because I think I know where it goes. Right there. Okay, cool. It was a pantry item, bulletin board, field research. Let's see what we're going to get. Bundle complete, yay. That's why I stopped in. And we get a new recycling machine. This takes trash and turns it into a useful thing. So when we get a soggy newspaper or trash or glasses or a CD when we're fishing or whatever, we now can put that in this machine and it turns it into useful items. So that's cool. Clint wants 30 copper ore, which I don't know if I have or not, or if I'll remember. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So check that out. Recycling machine. That is an important item. I'm so glad that we got that. So what I'll end up doing is putting a chest, put that somewhere, put the chest next to it and start putting trash in it and start running the stuff through the recycling machine and see what we get. So it's cool. You get different stuff based on whatever you're putting in there. So we're putting away all the resources. Look at all that. All the iron ore and the coal and the wood. Look at that. Over 350 wood. which we really needed. We were getting low actually on wood, didn't even notice it, but we just got a whole bunch more. So cool. And put away our crystal fruit. Cool. And keep our furnaces cranking away. And we're gonna put some more wood in our charcoal kiln to get some more charcoal, and boom, boom, and add that to our, whoops, wrong one. Add that to our collection. We are just cranking right along, people. And I'm not sure where to put it for sure. I kind of thinking down here because we do get a lot of trash from our pots there. So I think we'll just put it right here. Did I have any trash to put in it? I don't know. No, I didn't. I just have these seeds that for the present moment I'm going to toss them in the bin. And it's getting 9:50. Yeah, I know it's not late for some of you guys. For some of us old people, 9:50 is pretty late at night. So look at the kids sleeping on the floor. And there we are. And so that is going to end day 4 of winter year number 1. Look at that. Pale ale, mayonnaise, and cheese got us 1,000. Is that right? I got us 1,000 in the seeds. The rest, it's 1331. It is now day 5 of winter in year 1, and that's going to end our episode. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate that. But the most important thing is I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.